Ever find yourself standing in the driveway, digging through your pockets for a house key while it's pouring rain? It's one of those small, daily frustrations that really shouldn't exist. That is exactly where this little device comes in. It is a wireless keypad designed to mount right outside your garage, letting you punch in a code and walk right in. No keys, no fumbling, just a quick entry. What hits you first is how straightforward the design is. It has this flip-up cover that feels pretty sturdy, which is a big deal because it's going to be sitting out in the elements year-round. It's not trying to win any design awards, but it looks clean and fits in with most home exteriors without sticking out like a sore thumb. The buttons are nice and large, and they light up, which is a lifesaver if you're coming home late at night and don't want to be squinting at a dark plastic panel. Now here is the technical side of things, but keep it simple. It uses what they call auto-seek dual frequency. Basically, it's smart enough to talk to your garage door opener, even if there is a bunch of other wireless noise in the neighborhood. It covers both 315 and 390 MHz, so if you have a Genie opener from the last few decades, this thing is almost certainly going to talk to it without a fight. It handles up to 3 different doors, too, which is handy if you have a multi-car garage or just want to keep a spare code for a neighbor or a house sitter. Speaking of house sitters, the temporary pin feature is actually quite clever. You can set up a code that only works for a specific person or a limited time, so you don't have to hand out your main family code to the plumber or the dog walker. It keeps things secure without you having to change your primary password every single time someone needs to drop off a package. Is it perfect? Well, not quite. The installation is simple enough, just a few screws, but you do have to be comfortable with a drill and a level. If you're not the DIY type, it might take a few extra minutes to get it perfectly straight. Also, while the plastic feels durable, it is still plastic. You aren't going to be using this as a security vault, but for the average homeowner, it's a massive step up from leaving a spare key under a fake rock. Honestly, once you get used to just tapping in a 4-digit code, it's hard to go back to carrying a physical key. It's one of those upgrades that feels like a luxury until you realize how much time it saves you on a weekly basis. If you're already in the Genie ecosystem, this is a no-brainer. It's reliable, it's backlit, and it just works. It's a solid, practical piece of gear that does exactly what it promises without any unnecessary fluff. If you're tired of the key shuffle, this is probably the fix you've been looking for.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.